Here with another live dive sale on YouTube. So welcome everybody. We're happy to have you all back, and we're happy to be back with another set of exclusive deals from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store here in Round Island, Wisconsin. So what we're doing here is the live dive sale. If you're not really familiar with that, we'll go over it real quick. Basically, it's an online sale for select items from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store here in Round Island, Wisconsin, where we're currently streaming from. We have a total of 22 items for sale tonight, a mixture of freshwater items, corals, fish, and inverts. And yeah, we do have corals. I had to double check. I don't know why I forgot that. So we have a mixture of different items available for sale tonight. Every item will be on sale, and every item will ship to you for free. So that's one of the bigger perks, is not only just the sale items, but the free shipping. So it doesn't matter what you order on Live Dive Sale, it will ship to you for free. And like I said, we're going to show you an item, and we're going to give you a number for that item. We're going to go item by item, give you a number, and show you the item, as I said. And then if you're interested in securing that item, how you purchase it essentially is you're not actually purchasing it in the live dive sale. You're actually going to be securing the later purchase of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the item, give you the number for that item at the same time. And then if you're interested in purchasing that item at the sale price that we're giving you, you simply have to put that number in the chat, and the first person that we see on our end, we got our helpful Molly and the helpful Alyssa behind the scenes helping with the production, and Molly's going to be moderating the chat, and we're going to be paying attention to who puts the numbers in there first. And again, it's going to be on our end, so if you put number 1 in there and you're the first person that we see on our end to put the number in the chat, you are the secured purchaser. So what that means is we're going to write your name down, your username or your name as it appears in the chat, as a secured purchaser. And then what's going to happen is we're going to ask you to send us an email to social@liveaquaria.com. That's SOCIAL@liveaquaria.com with your first and last name, your shipping address, your phone number, your email, of course, and then the item or items from the live dive that you secured. And that's going to help us secure or confirm who you are and get the necessary information to our customer service team, who will add the live dive items to your cart because they're not accessible anywhere else. They're behind the scenes in our system and ready to be added to your cart. So if you are, again, if you are a verified confirmed purchaser, we'll add those items to your cart. The customer service team will notify you via email, and then you can actually log into liveaquaria.com as you normally might, and then check out as you normally would. As I mentioned, all items will ship to you for free. There still is a $9.99 box fee for all aquatic life orders from liveaquaria.com. That's standard practice for all liveaquaria.com aquatic life orders. But the typical $29.99 priority overnight shipping that would apply to orders below $229 or more, that's waived. You don't have to worry about that. That's an extra $30 that you're going to be saving in addition to the savings on the item we're giving you for the sale. In addition, if there is any Wisconsin facility aquatic life from a Divers Den or non-Divers Den section of the LiveAquaria website that you would like to add to your live dive order, you can have that shipped to you for free as well. You can just let us know in your email confirming your order and the items you purchased or you secured for purchase if there's anything like that you would like to add, especially if it's Divers Den. Like if there's a Divers Den item that you would really like us to pull behind the scenes and secure in addition to your live dive order, be sure to put that in your email as well. You can put the link to the item, or you can put the Divers Den number in there as well. And then we'll pull that behind the scenes and we'll secure that for you, for the customer service team to add that to your order as well. So you can, you can get the items you want, and then you can also enjoy free shipping on those additional Wisconsin facility aquatic life items. But just as a reminder, it does have to be from the Wisconsin facility, and it's only aquatic life. So just some key differences there. We have a couple of rules real quick. If you do secure an item for purchase, we require a confirmation email. That's that social@liveaquaria.com email that I mentioned before. That has to be sent within 48 hours after the end of the live dive stream. And then we typically require all orders to be placed and placed on liveaquaria.com by the end of the week for the live dive event that you attended. So items that have been secured for Monday and today, we typically want to get those orders placed by Friday midnight of the week of this week. So, and that kind of just keeps things moving. We can move items out to their new homes, as well as we can make room for new items coming into our facility here. So I think that pretty much covers it. Just as a reminder, we do have our Escape to Paradise campaign that's wrapping up. I think it's this Saturday, the 14th. Yep, this Saturday, the 14th. And then that's that is our destination giveaway, for Sri Lanka and the Maldives. So it's a 10-day destination giveaway. All you have to do is spend $350 or more on LiveAquaria.com through the 14th, and you are automatically entered into the final destination giveaway. So it's a really awesome deal. It's a really awesome prize. There's a lot of great destinations built into there between Sri Lanka and the Maldives. And as I mentioned, if you're already going to be placing $350 or more, it's an extra entry, or it's an automatic entry into that giveaway, and you might win. We're actually going to be picking 3 winners next Monday's live dive on the 16th, so stay tuned for that. We'll be announcing those winners then. So I don't know if there's any questions, otherwise be happy to get started. Oh, one real quick thing, sorry to interrupt. We're going to be starting with freshwater today. M. John Shampton from the chat from last week asked we do freshwater, so we're going to start with freshwater today. We're going to flip the script a little bit, so you'll see freshwater today, and then we'll go into the marine items just in case anybody's wondering why we're starting with freshwater.
Steven's asking, did you get my email about Wednesday's live dive?
Yes, Stephen, thank you for the reminder. I haven't responded to you yet. I'm still working with Bryce on getting some of the details and information sorted out before I get back to you. I wanted to wait to get all of our ducks in a row and make sure that before I come back to you. But yes, rest assured, I did see your email, and we are going to, definitely follow back and get you sorted out and get you taken care of. So no worries there. We're just taking a little extra time on our end, do some kind of crazy days here. So no worries, but we have your email, and we're on it. So do appreciate your patience as we work through that. We're going to get you taken care of, though. Okay, cool. Well, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. As I mentioned, we're starting with freshwater today. And the first item on our list is going to be a pair of Schwartz Corridor catfish. The pair is going to be going for $79.99. This is number 1, the Schwartz's Corridor catfish pair for $79.99. So this is a pair for the one price. This is number 1, the Schwartz's Corridor catfish. They're sized at about 3 1/4 inch, and they are coming from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. If added to the Divers Den store, they would go for $99.99, but these are $20 off at $79.99. This is number 1, the Schwartz's Corridor catfish pair for $79.99. And I want to thank everybody for joining us on this Wednesday live dive event. We do this every Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST. If you're new to this event, welcome. If you have any questions or kind of curious how this works, be sure to ask them in the chat here, and we'll do our best to answer them. But we do this, like I said, every Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST, only here on YouTube. And so this is our second event of this week, and we're going to be back next week, Monday and Wednesday, with a new sets, new events on those dates. Again, 4 p.m. CST, just on YouTube. Bethany says, if only they were panda cories, I'd snap them up in a second. Well, okay, we can put that down there, Bethany. I think you had shared that before as a suggestion, but I'll put it down again, and we'll look at bringing them back for future. Ken's asking if they're male or female, and that's a great question. I don't know right offhand. I know, Molly, if you know? Kind of hard to tell. Okay. 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 Well, Molly's going to look into that and see if we can get some additional information there for you, Ken. But if anybody else knows in the chat, please feel free to speak up. Didn't have any note about the sex on these guys right offhand, but they are coming from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. And I have some food for them. So again, if you're new to this, we're going to take 2 different looks at our entire list of 22 items today. Like I said, we have a mixture of saltwater, freshwater, inverts, and corals coming up. So we're starting with freshwater today just to mix it up and to follow up on a request from a longtime viewer. So we're on our first pass. We're just starting, and we're going to do a second pass. It's usually a little quicker. I'll throw some food in here for them. Maybe they'll go after that. Bethany says, someone else grabbed the panda cories before I could last time, so still looking. Okay. Thanks. Can look from top down. Male looks squared off. Female's very round head. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. I can't quite tell from my angle.
Have a longer face and rounder body.
It's kind of hard to tell from here. I'm sorry, I can't get quite a good look on that. I would say they almost look a little bit more squared off from what I can see. Yeah, I would say, Ken, they're most likely males from what I can see. I don't see too much of the roundness in the head. Definitely when I'm looking top down, as you suggested, it definitely looks more square. So I'll say male. Again, that's number one, the Shorts' Corridor Catfish Pair for $79.99. We'll move along to our second item on the list. Again, this is a freshwater item. It's number 2, the Golden Bristlenose Plecostomus. This guy's size is 6 inches, and he's $99.99 on sale. You can see the typical retail price is $129.99 in the chat, but we've got this guy down to $99. So again, all items will ship to you for free from the Live Dive sale that you're currently part of. And as a reminder too, all of the items that we're showing to you are only available here in this live sale. It's always something we like to remind folks too. You're not going to find these anywhere else on LiveAquaria.com or any other websites or any other auction sites or anything like that. It's only here on LiveAquaria, or excuse me, on YouTube in the live event that you're going to find these items at the deals we're giving you with the free shipping. And the sale and the free shipping offer does expire as soon as the Live Dive event ends. So we add these items back to our regular inventory, and then we sell them into future live dives. So this is, again, number 2, the Golden Bristlenose Plecostomus. It is 6 inches and on sale for $99.99. Try to see if I could get him to give us a little bit better angle here. There we go. All right. Miss Callie's class, welcome. Yes, we're starting with freshwater today. Mr. Shampton in the chat there, he had requested it from the previous live dive, and we're happy to oblige. It's actually been a while since we've done that, so we're switching it up today, starting with freshwater. So we're only on item number 2 of 22. So we've got a lot more coming in. We've got some saltwater fish coming up next. We have, as well, some inverts and corals. He is beautiful. This guy's been with us for quite some time. He's actually been part of our resident show tank in our foyer, where we have a lot of angels and plecostomus like this guy here, as well as some other cories. I think actually the cories came from that tank too. So these guys have been with us for quite some time. They're eating well and are definitely in prime health. So that's number 2, the Golden Bristlenose Plecostomus for $99.99. And the food you see floating in there is I believe it's our spirulina brine mysis.
I put in mysis and brine.
Mysis and brine, okay. Yep. So the food you're seeing in there, okay, great. So the food you're seeing in there is actually our mysis and brine shrimp, frozen mysis and brine shrimp that we feed here every day. So probably not the best food for these guys because of their obviously fish type style, but sometimes they'll go after it. Yeah. So that's number 2. All right. Well, we'll come back and look at freshwater one more time before the end of the show. We're going to transition now over to saltwater. Looking first at number 3, which is our bristletale filefish. This is number 3, the bristletale filefish for $59.99. This guy's sized at 2 5/8 an inch and regular retails for $79.99. This one you can see here is marked down $20 to $59.99. I'm going to squirt some food in there. So he's feeling a little shy, it looks like, but get the lighting on him a little better there for everyone. So again, we're looking at number 3, the bristletail filefish, at 2 5/8 of an inch and on sale for $59.99. And I actually have one of these guys in my tank here in the office too, and this is pretty much all he does as well.
Yep.
It's like, I'm fine, I'm just gonna sit in the corner and chill. So again, I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their Wednesday afternoon for joining us here on YouTube for our live dive sale. If you are new and are not sure how this works, please feel free to speak up. We'll answer any questions you have. We want to make this fun and enjoyable and hopefully pass some deals along to you guys here in the chat today. We're looking at number 3, the bristletail filefish at 2 5/8 of an inch, and it's on sale for $59.99. This fish, like all other items, are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store. And unless otherwise noted, comes with a 7-day arrive alive, stay alive guarantee. Yes, these will go after coral. I actually learned that the hard way some time ago. I got all excited. I'm like, oh, I like this fish. And I had some frags in there, and he just totally destroyed them. So,
He really likes the Zoanthus.
yeah, Zoanthus. And I had, I think I had a blasto in there. He murdered pretty good. And but still a cool fish. It is not dead. It's just kind of hanging out there. You can see its fins moving. It's breathing. This is kind of what they do. They kind of hover, if you will.
Change color too.
Mm-hmm. So that's number 3, bristletail filefish for $59.99. I'm going to move our light over here, and then we're going to take a look at our next item, which is number 4, our sleeper banded goby for $29.99. Let's see if this guy wants some food too. So again, this one's number 4, sleeper banded goby. He's definitely sleeping, looks like. At 3 1/4 inch, he is $29.99. Regular retail of $39.99 in the Divers Den store, but you can see this guy's $10 off. And as I mentioned before, all items will ship for free, even though this one's $29.99. It applies to this one as well. So again, we're currently looking at number 4, the sleeper banded goby for $29.99. Travis says they ordered Bergian nudibranchs, and they're working like magic on the apps. Very good. I think all the items today are feeling a little lethargic. We're going to get to some more lively items here in just a moment, actually. But definitely the first few are feeling a little, I guess, just lazy. All right, so that is number 4, the sleeper banded goby for 3 1/4 inch. It's on sale for $29.99. Move our light over here to take a look at our 5th item, which is our wolf eel. This guy's 6 inches in size currently and on sale for $29.99. Steven says he had one too many shots. It's a crazy Tuesday night. Or maybe Wednesday day. So this is number 5, our wolf eel at 6 inches. The regular retail of this would be $129.99, marked down to $99.99. Take the intensity down here. I think I'm blowing out the picture a little bit. There we go. So we've had these in live dive events before. Happy to bring them back. They've been somewhat popular with you guys in the past, so that's why we wanted to bring it back. And definitely a character, a specimen with character too. Spoiled, says Molly.
Yeah, John spoiled.
Oh, John spoils this one?
He hand feeds a krill.
Oh, he hand feeds this one krill.
Yes.
Okay. So this is apparently a pet also for one of the Coral Farm team members here. Yeah, could be Keith. The light may be too bright. I just dialed that back, so good call out. Michael says, no wonder the fish are playing dead. They have an eel in the tank. Yeah, you can actually kind of see we have a gray divider just to kind of hopefully keep the other fish and him a little distracted, or rather, visually separated from one another. Zachary says, it's a pretty cool fish. Wish they had a larger tank. I'm not entirely sure on the minimum tank size of this, and we could check that out just for everyone's understanding. Molly's going to double check that one for us, and she can put that in the chat. So again, this is number 5. This guy is the wolf eel and on sale for $99.99. Okay, minimum tank size for this would be 125, and yeah, Joanna's there also with 125. And it's definitely more than 20, says, yep. Very good. Very good. All right, so that's number 5. I'll move our light over and we'll take a look at our next item up for sale. Number 6, it is a trio of firefish gobies. The trio is going to be on sale for $69.99. This is a firefish goby trio for $69.99. Oh, Lauren, welcome back. We got you down for number 6, Lauren. Thank you so much. Figured those guys would go pretty quick. All right, we'll keep her moving then. We'll take a look down here to our first larger display. To number 7, which is a trio of Leartailanthius, and in this case, I believe this is 1 male and 2 females. Oh, Tim Lucas would like number 7. Thank you, Tim. And welcome back. Good to have you back. All right, moving along then. Also in this aquarium is number 8. It's going to be our blonde nasotang. This guy's on sale for $149.99. I didn't get a chance to feed these guys, so let me do that quick. That's part of the fun of the live dive, is being able to see the fish and see them eat. And get those anthias some food too. So again, we're looking at number 8, blonde nasotang. This one is on sale for $149.99. And it looks like those anthias that Tim just scooped up are eating that mysis and brine shrimp. So also available is number 8, this blonde nasotang. This guy's sized at 3 1/4 of an inch, and it's on sale for $149.99. The regular retail in the Divers Den would be $169.99. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. We do this live sale that you're currently attending every Monday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST. So if you don't happen to see anything in this live dive event that you don't want to purchase, or if there is anything you'd like to purchase too, you can put those suggestions in the chat. But we're going to be back next Monday and Wednesday with two new sets of lists, as we do every week. So like I said, if you don't see something today that you'd like to buy, stop back on next Monday at 4 p.m. CST here on YouTube for our next live dive event, and we'll try to bring some of those items forward for you guys. Even the suggestions you provide are really helpful. We want those suggestions to be able to provide the items that you guys are looking for discounts on. I'm going to Increase the brightness just a little bit there. Oops. There we go. A little bit more water there. So that's number 8, the Blonde Naso Tang for $149.99. Now I will move along then to our next larger part of this display to take a look at our next 2 items. The first of which is number 9, the Disparantheus Trio. And these are all females. It's number 9, the Disparantheus Trio. They're sized at about 2 1/3 of an inch, and they're on sale. The trio is on sale for $129.99. Yeah, Tim would like number 9 as well. Thank you, Tim. Dylan's asking if the minimum tank size and if they're friendly. Damn, Tim. Well, that's a good question. We'd be happy to answer that for you still. We'll take that look at that, Dylan, and get you some answers nonetheless. All right, next up in this aquarium, we're kind of already looking at it. Behind those Anthias is number 10. Yeah, good idea. Move that light over. It's an orange stripe bristletooth tang. You can cancel number 7. Yes, we will take you off of number 7, Tim. So number 7 is available, everyone. If you would like to purchase number 7, please feel free to put that number in the chat, and we'll put you down. We're currently looking at number 10, the orange stripe bristletooth tang at 3.5 inches. This one's on sale for $69.99. Oh, JDS, we got you down for number 7. Thank you. And just as a reminder to anybody who secures an item in this live dive sale to send an email to social@liveaquaria.com. That's SOCIAL at liveaquaria.com. And you can wait until the live stream is over to send that email. But we need in that email the item you would like to purchase from the live dive sale. So in this case, if you secured number 2, just put 2 or whatever numbers you secured in the email. And then also in that email we'll need your shipping address, your first and last name, and your phone number. And Tim's asking if the disc bar will get along with the square back they bought last week. We can definitely take a look at that, Tim. And I think, Dylan, that is true. I believe in this case, with Anthias, one of them will turn male.
Yes, the dominant one of the group will turn male, unless maybe if somebody already has a male in their home tank and they purchase these guys, they might.
Good point, yeah. So if you can't hear Alyssa, that is true, and Molly backed that up as well. Unless you already have a male Anthias in there, they are going to, one of them will become a male. Dylan's like, yep, I got it. Good, good. All right. So that is number 10, the orange stripe bristletooth tang, and he's on sale for $69.99. We'll move along then now to our second system that we have set up here. The first of which is holding number 11, a convict tang. Oh, there we go. We got some spooked fish. Number 11, the convict tang for $49.99.
So the rear gills and Anthias go for 5 inches and they need about 125 gallons.
Okay, leer tail will get to about 5 inches and require 125 gallons. So we're currently looking at, sort of, yep, there we go. Number 11, the convict tang. He's kind of hanging on the side by himself there. He's on sale for $49.99.
So you can keep a bunch of different varieties of Anthias together. However, they will find a pecking order. So after their pecking order has been established, they return to a peaceful nature.
Okay. So it sounds like the disc bar and the square back will eventually find peace, coexistence with one another, but they may very well find that pecking order for a short time, if I understood you correctly.
We did have a bunch of different Anthias.
Yeah, I thought we did,
At
yeah.
one point in time. Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We had several different types. and they did fine together.
That's what I thought, yeah. Very good. Dylan, you asked that question if they would cohabitate, I think. And they should be okay. So that's number 11. Oh, Spencer, thank you so much. We got you down. And Marlon, I see his number, you came in second there for number 11. We'll mark it down as a popular item to bring back. Oh no, Tim, you had asked that question, okay. Yeah, you should be okay, Tim. I mean, Molly reminded me of something really important about, actually this aquarium here, we had a mixture, a whole different types of anthias. I believe we had leertails, dispars, and squarebacks all in here at the same time. And they, yeah. All right, so next up is number 12, another trio of leertail anthias. Number 12, the leertail anthias trio for $169.99. So we had one earlier, JDS had secured, that was number 7, but we have a second available here, and this is again one male and 2 females. This is number 12, the leertail anthias trio for $169.99. Hey, Dylan, we got you down for number 12. Thank you so much. All right, and then last but not least in this system, we have number 13, our silver mono trio. And this trio is going to go for $69.99. And Kathy says, so pretty. Yes. Hey, Russ, welcome back. We got you down for 13. Thank you so much. These monos really do look good. Yeah. I think these are probably some of the best monos we've had that I can recall us having. I'll put some more food in there. There we go. Everybody's hungry. So again, what I'm feeding here, what we're feeding here is a mixture of our mysis and brine shrimp, our frozen mysis and brine shrimp. We feed this every day, usually 4 to 5 times to all the fish here in our facility, and you can see they gobble it up. Joanna, we can get you an answer on those tank size for the monos in just a minute. All right, we'll move along then to our invert selection. I got next item here is really interesting. I'm pretty excited about.
Are you ready for the invert, Molly?
Oh, well, give. Sorry,
125 gallons.
Okay.
For the
125 gallon minimum for the silver. Okay. 10 inches in size and 125 gallon minimum. Yeah, it is big. Yeah. Okay, very good. So I think we're all ready then. We'll transition over to inverts now, taking a look at our first item, number 14, an abalone snail for $39.99. This guy's really cool and interesting.
We have some suggestions for future live dives too.
Sure, yeah. What was that? I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Alpistoganthus aerofrons. I don't think we have that. Oh, TX Dingo would like number 14. Thank you. Oh, this one has got, yep. All right, we got you, TX Dingo. And we'll put that down there, Raphael, the suggestion you have there. I don't know right offhand if we have any of those here in our facility. I'm not familiar with that specimen, but doesn't recall like something we have in today's list. But we'll put it down nonetheless, and we'll look at bringing it forward for future live dives. Thank you so much. Move along then to 15, which is our Cowrie tiger snail. This is an extra large tiger Cowrie snail, sized at 3.5 inches. Ooh, Lauren would like number 15. Thank you so much, Lauren. And that guy, just to finalize, was $19.99. Very good. Last but not least, in terms of inverts, we have number 16, a Halloween hermit crab trio for $54.99. These guys are all sized at about 1.25 inches. Oh, Michael McManus for 16. We got you, Michael. Thank you so much. I think they are similar, Kathy. I'm not a cowrie snail, or I'm not an expert on those, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty similar. And Marlon, I saw you come in second for number 16. We'll mark it down to see about bringing it back for future live dives. Sorry we couldn't get you on that one, but Michael scooped that one up pretty quick. All right, so now that actually takes care of our inverts. You guys made quick work of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put our lens cap or our lens filter on. Now we're gonna take a look at corals. The first of which is our number 17, our short tentacle plate coral for $59.99. This is number 17, the short tentacle plate coral. So as I mentioned, we've got 5 items in the coral selection tonight. That will round out our list. We'll go back to freshwater and the rest of the list for a second pass after the first. So we're looking at number 17, which is the first of the 5 corals we have for sale tonight. It's number 17, the short tentacle plate coral at 1 5/8, and it is on sale for $59.99. And it looks like somehow our inch mark turned to foot mark, so I'm sure we all know it's not a 1 5/8, but yes, it's 1 5/8. That's weird sometimes how it does that. I'm not sure if it just converts automatically or something. We'll have to look at that. Zachary's looking for a Banggai cardinal. I think, Zachary, I remember you suggesting that some time ago, or maybe somebody else did, but I will put it down nonetheless. Rest assured, all these suggestions do go into a list that we, track and look at every day from a sourcing perspective to try to bring them in for you guys. So rest assured, feel free to, if you don't see something week to week, you can continue to ask us. That's no problem. TX Dingo says, I'm convinced Lauren has an Ethernet connection straight into YouTube servers. Well, if she does, I need to figure out how to do that too. She's got some like next level, next gen internet apparently. No problem, Zachary. We got it on the list there. I know we've talked about that one actually specifically, myself and Bryson. So it's on the list. We'll definitely do our best to bring them forward here. So stay tuned. Next up is number 18. We're going to keep it moving to our second coral, which is our lobed brain coral, and this one's on sale for $79.99. 17, Audio Man, was a short tentacle plate coral. We can actually switch back over real quick. There it is. That's number 17, our short tentacle plate coral. That one's on sale for $59.99. Travis Barons would like number 17. Thank you, Travis. The plate is definitely purple and green. So we'll go back over to number 18 there to show you number 18, which is still available, the lobed brain coral. This one's 2 3/4 inch, and it's on sale for $79.99. Oh, I see that question there. It says no, according to TX Dingo. I don't think they do. I don't recall them having that trait, but...
Others might say none, though.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking at number 18, the lobed brain coral, and this is on sale for $79.99. The regular retail in the diver's den would be $99.99. This guy's $20 cheaper, and as I mentioned, I think at the beginning, all items from our live dive sale, I'm sure everyone's fully aware, but just as a reminder, they will ship to you for free. Well, then so Dan Matt says he's got 4, and they won't sting unless something falls on top of them. That makes sense. Okay, that's number 18. We'll move on to number 19. This little guy here is number 19, our open brain coral. And this one is $59.99 on sale. The regular retail would be $79.99 in the Diver's Den. This guy's definitely glowing. And the skeleton on this one is about 1.5 inches, with the coral being 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, and Kathy's saying she has one in her tank for years. Nice color on that one. Yeah, that one definitely is one of the nicer ones I've seen here. And as I mentioned, all of these items, including these corals, are coming from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store facility. It means our husbandry team has already quarantined and conditioned them and cared for them to make sure that they are in prime condition to sell. Looking at number 19 here, it's the open brain coral. Regular retail of $79.99, marked down to $59.99. It's number 19. And then up next to 19 is 20. Quite a bit bigger piece here is a second lobe brain coral. This one's sized at 5 inches and on sale for $119.99. And also a very, very nice looking lobe brain coral here from our facility. This is number 20, the lobe brain coral, at 5 inches and on sale for $119.99. And don't forget, we have our Escape to Paradise campaign wrapping up this Saturday. So if you're interested in potentially winning a trip to Sri Lanka and the Maldives, if you place an order of $350 or more between now and the end of Saturday, you will be entered into that giveaway automatically. Ron White would like number 20. Thanks, Ron. You can head on over to liveaquaria.com for more info. We have a banner on the homepage that will take you to the landing page for the campaign, and you can learn more about it. All right, we'll move on then to number 21, which is a red and green blastomussa coral. This one doesn't actually have 22 polyps. That was a mistake. I think it has a little less than that, so apologies there. But this is still a red and green blastomussa coral at 2.25 inches and on sale for $99.99. It definitely has quite a few polyps, but
Sometimes they'll get like little tiny ones too.
Mm-hmm.
As they grow.
I want to say it's close to 22, but that 22, I can't confirm that. So I don't want anybody to secure this one and then count them and then be like, hey, you only said 22 when it's got like 20 or something. But definitely a lot of polyps. Again, this is number 21, the red and green blastomussa coral for $99.99. The regular retail on this would be $129 in the Diver's Den. However, this one's marked down $30. And Kathy's got some first-hand experience there. One of her favorite corals, the nano, started as 1 polyp for 10 and now has over 50 heads. That's awesome. And I had one of these in my tank too. That's the story I was telling earlier about the misstep I did about putting my Aptasia eating filefish in there. Because I thought, oh, this is a cool fish. That was a while ago. We all make those mistakes though. TX Dingo's looking for the acro colonies. Well, we don't have any today, but we can look at bringing them into future.
Maybe see if we can do like acro crabs with them too.
Ooh, yeah, some acro crab action too. Very good idea, says from Alyssa there. Thank you. So this is 21. It is our red and green blastomussa coral, and it's on sale for $99.99. Kathy's saying this one's got bright, great coloring. Yeah, this one's definitely bright. It's a little bit more, the camera's kind of turning a little bit more red, but like under this light in person, it's a little more purplish. but still a stunning piece. We do not ship to Australia. That's a great question. We only ship to customers within the U.S. currently. So apologies if any international viewers. We are only going to be accepting orders from within the U.S. Richard, welcome back. We got you down, Richard, for number 21. Thank you so much. Oh, and you would like number 18 as well? You got it, Richard. That was the lobed brain coral, the first one. Steven says the filter, you need an orange and yellow filter. Yeah, we're actually needing to look at that. It's a great call out. And Gianna said, requesting a Fabia and Platygira for the next live. We'll see about that. Let me put that down. Thank you for that suggestion. We'll add that to our list, Giannis. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to our last item then. We've had these before. This is number 22, our walking Heteropsamia coral, at 1 3/4 inches, and it's on sale for $49.99. Hey, Michael would like number 22. Thank you. I'll put that down quick, and then I'll go ahead and take the lens from Melissa here, and we'll transition back over. We're going to start our second run of the available list here. And I'll switch our light back on to look at our first item, which is our Schwartz's Corridor Catfish. So we're going to go a little bit faster on our second round, so hang tight. If there's anything you would like to see, though, please let us know. We're starting over our list to look at the top again, starting going down. Number 1, the Schwartz's Corridor Catfish. And this pair, it's a pair for $79.99.
Questions about how the coral walks. There's a little worm that lives inside of the coral, almost like a hermit crab in a shell. And that's how it walks around. They have a symbiotic relationship.
Okay, yes, and if you didn't hear Alyssa, they've got a symbiotic relationship with the worm within the coral itself, and I think what Bryce was telling me too, just a little tidbit of information, they move about as much as a clam. They said. I mean, they don't really move a whole lot. It's not like they're walking like a...
It's like a little pinhole in the bottom of the coral that they live in.
Yep. But they're not necessarily walking, say, like a flame scallop or anything like that. They're not moving that much, but they move slightly, similar to a clam.
Snail or something, yeah. Steven's like number 18.
So 18 is actually already called for, Steven. That was going to Richard. Not like an anemone, no. No. But Stephen, we do have number 19, which is an open brain coral, still available. That was number 20, yeah, number 19. So again, we're starting over here looking at number 1, the Schwartz's Corridor Catfish. And that pair is on sale for $79.99. We'll take a look at number 2 then. Also still available is our golden bristlenose plecostomus. I'm actually kind of surprised nobody scooped this guy up. He's really beautiful. Number 2, the golden bristlenose plecostomus for $99.99. This guy's been with us for quite some time. That's a fun face there.
It's kind of like the Lorax.
Mm-hmm. Very Loraxy, Dr. Seussy, yep. Those eyes, you gotta love those eyes. So we're starting, you probably noticed we did start with freshwater today. If this is something you guys like, we can keep it going. It was a suggestion from M. John Shampton, which is always welcome. You know, we want to make these live dive events fun and exciting and interesting for you guys. So feel free to let us know if you like freshwater first. We can keep that going. They are strange, but in a good way. Yep, I agreed. Plecostomus are definitely one of my favorite freshwater fish, though. All right, so that is number 2, the golden bristlenose plecostomus for $99.99. We're going to take a look back at our saltwater items now. So we'll transition back over to our larger system here. And I am lagging behind. Sorry about that, Alyssa. We've already looked at this guy. He is still available. Number 3, the bristle tail filefish, and he's on sale for $59.99. He just wants to hug that wall. TX Ding was looking to set up a freshwater tank just for him. Do it. This guy will eat Aptasia, yes. But he will also eat corals, yes, like we covered, yep. It's a great reminder. Yep, it will eat Aptasia, but it will also eat corals. So again, we're going to go a little bit quicker here. We're looking at number 3, the bristletail filefish for $59.99. Next up, and still available, is number 4, our sleeper banded goby for $29.99. Well, he kind of moved out of the corner there. Now he's facing away from the camera, of course. Gotta love it. So again, we're looking at number 4, the sleeper banded goby. This one's on sale for $29.99. Moving on then to number 5, we have our wolf eel. This guy is sized at 6 inches. So number 5, the wolf eel, and it's on sale for $99.99. Well socialized, yeah, that's right. If you guys didn't catch it earlier, Alyssa and Molly, one of you guys, I can't remember, was mentioning how John, one of our husbandry team members, hand feeds this one shrimp. So
People friendly.
he's high maintenance, we'll say. But friendly, yes. This one is number 5, the wolf eel for $99.99. Steven says, if for some reason Richard doesn't want the Lobo, let me know and I'll take it. Okay, we'll definitely put you down there as a second for number 18, Steven. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to actually go down diagonally to our first larger system, and to take a look at our blonde nasotang, still kind of chilling in the corner there. He's feeling a little spotty with his stress marks there, but this is number 8, the blonde nasotang, for $149.99. I think all this movement has got him a little stressed out, but nevertheless, he is a healthy, high-quality animal from our Divers and WYSIWYG store. This is number 8, the blonde nasotang, for $149.99. And we've got a few suggestions here from folks in the chat, but please feel free to share any other suggestions you have for live dive items you'd like to see put on sale in these live events. We take those down and we pass them along to our sourcing team to bring them in our facility here for future events. And even sometimes some of these items are already in our facility, they're just waiting to go live, and we might be able to divert them into live dive sale other than maybe putting them into the Divers Den updates. Scolies, okay, thank you. I think we already have that suggestion, but nonetheless, we will put it down. Kathy, thank you so much. So Audio Man, if you pay on a Friday, your order will be received by the team. It'll be essentially processed on Monday, and then it'll be shipped out for Tuesday delivery at the earliest. Goniopora, says Stephen. Thank you so much. All right, we'll keep it moving then on to number 10. We got to switch our lights, don't we? Sorry. Number 10 is available. It's our orange striped bristle tooth tang for $69.99. Goniopora should totally be doable too. I'm pretty sure we have plenty of those
Yes.
in our tanks here. So
I think the ones we have right now are parafilters, so I don't know if they'll be-
okay, not the boring green ones. Okay, that's good to know.
Find the pink ones.
The pink ones or something other than green.
Yeah.
So we're looking at number 10, the orange striped bristletooth tang, and this one's on sale for $69.99. The regular retail would be $89.99 in the Divers Den store, but you can see this one's $20 cheaper. Almost forgot too, if anybody is in the chat who hasn't already subscribed or signed up for emails for the live dive events, you want to be notified via email. We typically send out an email to subscribers interested in receiving the notifications the day of the events at around 10 a.m. CST. So if you would like to opt in, you can send an email to social@liveaquaria.com and we'll take your email and add it to our email list for those emails. And then you'll be notified via email when we go live that day. It'll usually come around 10 a.m. CST. And like I said, it'll remind you that we're going to be live later at the day at 4 p.m. And it'll give you a direct link to the event. I know sometimes YouTube does some weird things with live events I've seen where we set it up and it seems to kind of hide it for a day or so. So it's kind of a good way to make sure that you stay up to date with these events. That's a lot of email, Stephen, yeah. Unique damselfish and chromis, okay. We'll see about that. So that is number 10, the orange striped bristletooth tang. And this one's on sale for $69.99. And now we have to make quite a giant leap over back to coral. I lost my clip, there it is. We'll slap that on there. Oop. There we go, we're lined. Okay. We're going to take a look at number 19, which is our open brain coral. So that is going to be the third one.
Oh,
Yep.
All right, got it.
Yep. So this one's still available. Number 19, open brain coral for $59.99. Easy to care for SPS. Thank you, Stephen. And I just want to remind you too, Stephen, we are working on the coral situation for you, so don't worry, we will follow up with you most likely tomorrow. The center is green, I think more blue, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a minty blue.
Yeah.
Ice
Definitely
blue.
more ice blue, yeah. So this is number 19, the open brain coral for $59.99. Another one too. I'm surprised nobody scooped this one up. This one's super, super pretty. It's gorgeous. Oh, Kathy would like number 9. Thank you, Kathy. Very good. Well, that actually takes care of the entire list. But I'll take one quick second to just make that note from Zane. We want some gobies. We actually had some gobies today, but they got scooped up. But nonetheless, thank you so much. All right, well, that concludes our show. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on YouTube for our second live dive of the week on Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST. We'll be back actually next Monday and next Wednesday with another show at the same time, 4 p.m. CST, only here on YouTube. So again, if you'd like to sign up to receive email notifications, please send us an email to social@liveaquaria.com with your information to let us know that you would like to opt in. We'll add you to that list, and then you'll be notified the day of those live dive sales before we go live. And then one quick final reminder, anybody who did secure an item for purchase, please don't forget to send an email in the next 48 hours to social@liveaquaria.com with your phone number, your shipping address, your first name and last name, your email, of course, and then the items from the live dive event that you would like to purchase. That'll get us all the necessary information, and then our customer service team will be in touch with you to help you check out on liveaquaria.com. So without further ado, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll see you next Monday.